Hello, hi, hello everyone. How you all doing? Another day, another opportunity for us to play more Limbus Company. Mhm. All right, there we go. It should be showing now. Okay, let me. It is 19th of March 2026. Bokak regular checkup just came out. What do we have here? Do 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 do. No ID on the rewards, only the announcer. Okay. Everything from the last checkup. Mm, 50 boxes, more 50 boxes, 80 tickets, 20 tickets. Ah, 5 times 80, 80, 160, 320, 400. Okay, not bad. And 12 boxes. Okay, it's not bad. It's decent rewards. Obviously, I would have preferred having an ID rather than an announcer, but hey, why not, right? Okay, let's go then. Time to. Mm, dementia. Okay, there we go. Time to continue the story. The Unsevering, Canto 9. Yesterday we ended on 9:13. We just got separated from the rest of the group, and I think the only ones that are together now with us is Ryoshu, Gregor, Mersault, and Jisan. I'm pretty sure. And we got a combat coming, so let's see what thing we can do with those five guys. Five guys. Oh, it's four. Never mind. I don't know how to count. Whoops. Okay, considering we don't have Lord Lu, it's probably better to go something else. The question's what? Because I don't have that many Ryoshu IDs. Okay, I think this might be good. They come up pretty nicely. You work. Oh, you. If I leveled him up, maybe. Because burn and bleed, but I'm gonna go capo. And for Gregor. Oh, that's rough. I have to choose between fucking. Oh boy. Do you want burn? Do you want burn? Bleed trimmer. Ugh. Oh, whatever. Sure, just go Fire Fist Office. Let me just level him up a little. As much as I can. Holy goes alright. Okay. Well, let's see, right? Who should have priority? Capo. You, and you. Probably. Yeah, why not? Yeah, let's see how that goes, right? Hmm. Do I ask for support unit? Wait, you have more. What? Oh, because they have the new, right, they have the new. Wait, what do they have that gives it more? Blind Obsession, First on Flames, Torcalia. Wait, I'm all confused. Thoracaglia? I guess. I guess having Thoracaglia on your Ryoshu gives you excuse me, gives you yeah, it gives you 40% more. Anyway, I don't have it, sadly, but it's whatever. Let me just do something real quick, and there we go. Okay, let's see how it goes, right? Yeah. Level is still out. Shut up. I don't care. They can tank it. Hey, you. We keep running into these mannequins. Are are they made by those nurse fathers? Yes, to be more specific, it's just the ring, nurse father. Corporism, an art movement that utilizes the interaction between human bones and muscles, the contraction and the elongation thereof, with a splash of cubist technique, it seems. Nasty. Observe closer. Do you see them? Writings carved into their bodies. These corpses were engraved with a wall scroll of a message carved with a blade. They began shuffling at us in that uncanny rhythm entirely devoid of any semblance of will. Dearest, dearest daughter of ours, please pay close attention to the way the line curves. From ribs we can make blades keener than any sword. From femurs we can make bullions sturdier than any mace. The thoracic cage is taking this prepossessing yet hardly shape of an arc to keep the heart and the lungs from harm. Preserve this natural beauty of the human corpus and do not infringe upon its primeval, precise value. That is the reverence with which the act of creation must be handled, just as musicians handle a priceless instrument. Touch it, if you will. Do your fingertips feel the contour of a blade along the grains of musculature, its tendons and sinews? The bones of the one most desperate for life have become a blade best fit to reap. Indeed it has, hasn't it? I knew from the fathoms of my heart that you could appreciate the true value of this piece, Yoshihide. The care put into this piece I have so painstakingly birthed into the world is greater than is greater than that of any other work of mine. The smallest fracture or imbalance could instantly render it useless. Once this piece is complete, dearest Yoshihide? It's probably Yoshihide, right? Dearest Yoshihide, I would like for you to wield it. I will. Never got to finish that precious piece he'd always rumble about, did he? Ryashu mattered to herself. Hmm. Alright, what do they have? Inflict bleed count, targets plus 5 bleed, base power plus 1, inflict bleed, count targets negative, 1 additional count, 2 defense level down. Base power for every missing HP percentage on the assumed core. Inflict tremor. Get paralyzed. 30% of this unit's current core HP. Does not get staggered due to this effect. Round it down. Gain 5 bleed, inflict 5 bleed. Trigger amplitude conversion, tremor hemorrhage. Gain 1 automated myofiber. Max 2 stacks, deal 15 plus 15% damage per stack. Combat start, 2 stacks, convertible coins of the unit's attack skills into unbreakable coins. Attack and lose this effect. When hit, gain 1 additional automated myofiber activity once per turn. Okay, don't hit the ones that are defending. Got it. But it's a focused encounter. Fuck it. Whatever. Yeah, that's fucked up. Ah, I I did two last because I need to stack up the gaze on the enemies. I mean, it's okay. I'm pretty sure like Mersault could just solo this if he wanted, but I'm trying to stack gaze right now. Yep, there we go. Okay. Boop. No. Get him, Mersault. If they use finger, we use two. Hop. Pyong. Dog shit damage, but whatever. Boom. Okay. Get him, Gregor. Show them while you're still the goat to burn. First one's struggle and second one's favored. That's crazy. Whatever. Okay. Let's go. Mersault 2.0. He's pissed off now. Got a Mersault. They do have 7 combined, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. That. Nyum. Ping. Ha. Brah. Now we're talking. The issue always with honestly, difficult fights are always because of the start. Anyway, the start is always the hardest part. Just trying to stabilize, trying to get that sanity up. Okay, let's go. It would have probably been better if I had some other units upgraded, but it's whatever. Sanguine artistry. I'm really hoping we get an ring nurse father, honestly. Mm, do I just do? I can do red for now. I don't need to get the like rush getting gaze. I'd rather just rush getting sanity up. No, the unbreakable. Ah, I want the clash. Why am I taking damage? You. Pum, 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 pum. Bonk. And it's gone. It's so crazy how Capomer Salt is such a. I don't want to say a mid unit, but it's kind of what it is because he doesn't really have a team to shine on. Oh shit, they don't have gaze. Oh, never mind. They do not have gaze. They don't have a gaze. Whoops. I have a lot of negative status effects that I don't know what they are. AKA 2. Look at him. Fucking 24 sanity and still hits like 70 times. Oh my god. He's dying. Uh-oh. Gregory staggered too. Now they have gaze. Pew! Pew! Okay. Ryoshu. Slash him. Out of form. Let's go. Oh my god, I love that fucking move, bro. Oh my god. Boom, 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 boom. Boom. The goat. بدي شيء. Hey. He looks like the real Lei Hang. Just fucking 3 attacks. Oh my god, Jesus Christ. He's taking 0 damage. He just does not care. He does not care. Oh my god. Double the damage of the fucking second ID has taken 0. Jesus Christ. Oh, okay. The fingers. 916. The fingers. Fingers, 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 fingers. The thumb, the index, the middle, the heart, and the pinky. Okay. The elevator up ahead is operational. I could see the light of the elevator beyond the lockdown door. Hmm. If power has returned to the elevators, it can only mean that Honhenheim has arrived at the facility management room. Ah! Then, once the elevator doors opened, LCA agents began pouring into the facility in perfect order. They immediately began hacking and shooting down anything that got in their way. There wasn't the slightest hesitation in their movements, as though drilled into them over countless rehearsals. From the way they never failed to deliver a killing blow to any target that so much as twitched, even when it was already mangled beyond recognition, I could tell they were seasoned veterans with years of combat experience. I began to grow certain that these fighters could brush aside any obstacle we faced with ease. LCA Special Operations Unit, was it? They should know how to clear a room. Testing, come in. Oi, give me that. Oi, oi, you're right, mate. The heck? No need to shout into the mic, Heathcliff. We can hear you just fine. Ah, apologies. My assistant temperament leans on the more impatient side. Senior Otis's conjecture was correct. After arriving at the facility management room, we have been observing the hallways though. The device here, the video feeds quality, well, it leaves much to be desired, but the LCA has arrived at this sector. Can confirm that on this end as well. We have visual on the LCA units past the lockdown shutters. But all I've managed so far is to remove one security wall in your path. It has nothing to do with restoring the internal elevators leading to other departments. Whichever may be the case, does this mean that the wounded can now be transported to safety? Not quite. While they managed to send the LCA down here beyond known means, the entire facility has to be restored in order to return upstairs. It is indeed a relief, however. It seems that the agents have been deployed to each sector. They should be able to secure the rest of the survivors. Though I've never been one to be interested in the art of killing and battling, particularly those without even a tangential relation to research, I've heard that they are a rather formidable combat force, even by the standards of the city as a whole. Eyes forward. The lights flickered, and three LCA agents now were advancing while covering the front of their squad simultaneously fell to the floor without so much as a scream. Like a broken lamp, the light past the security wall continues to flicker. Between each flicker of the malfunctioning light, the outline of the intruder's weapon seemed to shift into a different shape. At first, the shadows stretched into the sharp tip of a pick. Then, after several more flickers, it took on the familiar outline of an axe, very much resembling Rhodia's own. Judging by the appearance and gear, it's likely that they are the LCA Reconnaissance Specialist Unit, most likely in the same vein as the team that arrived at the Monolith retrieval mission. Recon team or not, how did the intruder mangle to wipe out such well-trained team all on his own? Hohenheim, do you hear us? Indeed. Has the LCA taken care of the situation already on your end? You mustn't step foot out of the auto. You mustn't step foot out in the hallway. Why might that be? I've just watched the LCA agents take down abnormality with quite impressive precision to suppress such a tricky entity in mere minutes. Fascinating. This calls for an additional comment on on its observation log. The LCA reinforcements sent to our sector. They're all dead. What? Were this battle fought in an open field, even the LCA reconnaissance team alone would have sufficed to avoid defeat. However, this is what happens to prey who forget that they've been snared in a spider's web. They'll never fight on even ground, always drawing their prey to locations where they have the absolute advantage. They wouldn't have lost in open field, you say? It's meaningless to speculate over what will never happen. Look, his prey ensured their demise by walking into his hunting ground. What Alyssa described earlier was becoming more and more apparent to us. A relaxed but disciplined gait. Giat. The man, after having slaughtered dozens of LCA agents, slowly turned around faces, his sharp dress shoes lazily clopping against the floor. He seemed to have been aware of our presence from the get-go. Light dances across the glossy surface of his white mask. He returns a smile in response to Ryoshi's furious wrath. Then his lips part, soundlessly mouthing a sentence, word by word. Hi, sweetheart. How did your reviews go? Hey, sweetheart. How did your training go? Same old, dull and boring. That wound on your arm. Did you do that to yourself? Ah, yes. I had to stab my opponent with a knife 38 times through my own arm. The 20th stab was where it really began to hurt. They say that the pain of burning hurts at least 100 times worse than the pain of getting stabbed. Did you know that? So, when you have to take care of someone, I hope you won't use fire. Lest their death be slow, and their dying breath curses your name on their long descent into hell. Don't they deserve to watch their lives flash before their eyes in relative peace? Okay, come closer. You got a scratch on your cheek. It happened during Balencina's class, didn't it? Her methods are simply too violent. She's the kind of teacher who uses the number of scars as a measure of training intensity and effectiveness. Let's take good care of that wound so it doesn't scar, okay? Whatever. If what LC has told us through the transmission is true, then the executive manager is in danger. I'm just as concerned as you are, Otis, but we're not exactly out of the woods yet either. The security camera feed's working again. Yeah, look, it's pointed right in front of our door, but come see, if my memory fails me not, then this man's attire suggests he's the middle? I guess we now know what happened to the LCA in the other sector. Yes, this guy's practically tearing people apart. Is he shouting something? I can quite hear what he's saying through the feed. Yoshihide. He's shouting Yoshihide repeatedly so. As He fills the silence between them with a boisterous guffaw. What the fuck is guffaw? Face split into a wide grin. I'm looking what guffaw is. A loud, hearty, and boisterous burst of laughter. Okay, sounds about right. Definitely sounds about right. Face split into a wide grin, body convulsing with laughter. What joy does this man find in this carnage? Ah, that's an insanely powerful kick! Flung the guy all the way to the other side of the hallway. The footage is pretty blurry, but do you think he's got a prosthetic leg? Hmm, maybe not. I guess a leg covered completely in augmentation tattoos could look something like that. No, are you looking at Papa's mighty bear paw? Hmm. Hmm? Who the heck are you? Who am I? Hi, I'm Kira. A covert approach? Men, battle positions. Oh, you guys got it all wrong. You're watching my papa work, aren't ya? Don't mind me, okay? I'm not gonna pick a fight with you guys. I'll just hang around here while you guys get the important stuff done. Carry on and watch him work. Your papa? That guy's your dad? Uh-huh. Isn't he like super badass? Yo, did you guys see that? Gosh, that thing's straight up fire. So dope. Uh, I've been trying to recreate that myself, but it's not the same, you know? How's he doing that? Totally folded that guy up and tossed him like a baseball all the way to the other end of the hallway. To treat a massacre as no different from a game or sport. What a contemptible scoundrel you make. Hmm? Oh, so you're into that kind of character, huh? Sick! I'm a huge fan of him, too. Did you read the latest issue of The Culver's Blade? There's this new character who talks just like Yadu. Like, lifting his bamboo hat, he goes, Wait, you don't know The Cloudburst Blade? Oh man, I've been trying to sell it to everyone I know, but no one's interested. One of them's obsessed with training all day, one of them talks with their soul all day, one of them just wanders all over the place all day, and the other one, you know what she said? I think the story indulges in far too many logical fallacies. What the heck kind of book review is that? Like, bro, who wastes time nitpicking about what makes sense and what doesn't when reading a comic book? Gosh, I don't think I'd ever buy with that girl. Anywho, has anyone here actually read the Culver's Blade? If you did, well, if I may have but 4 hours of your time, good sir. I love her. I love her so much. Enough. If you thought you could distract us with your nonsensical prattling, think again. Otis, I don't see the middle nurse father on the feed anymore. If she's his apprentice, then hey kiddo, what are you doing all the way out here? I'm gonna ask you not to wander too far. Drat. No more transmissions. They've all gone quiet. Hark! Young Ishmael! Young Otis! Wherefore doth none respond? This is bad. We don't even have the manager with us. We're all in the dark. We must make haste and restore the facility to its operational capacity. The sooner we obtain access to the security wall controls, the sooner we can coordinate with each other. As luck would have it, we should be able to locate one of the lost pieces of circuitry in this room. This remains. The ring has made its mark here. Oi, don't force yourself to look so hard at them. No, disgust as an emotion holds very little sway over me. It's just that, boss, don't look at their faces and try to tell who's who. Right, I lost my focus for a moment there. Let us carry on. What is there anything you wish to say to me? This is highly irregular, but it seems that Faust also expresses agreement with Hohenheim. Agree with what? That we must restore the facility with as much haste as we can employ. I love the daughter of the nurse father of the middle. Do, 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 do. Okay. Nurse fathers. I don't like that it's called nurse fathers and it's an actual fight. But oh well. Continuable. I don't know what continuable means. Never noticed that. They are not making me fight a boss with just 4 people. Leaving behind the perpetrator of the carnage, getting Ryoshu on the other side of the security wall. We had no other choice but to make our way toward the lab. Miss Ryoshu, perhaps this question of mine is one you might not wish to grace with an answer, and if it indeed is, do feel free to let it float past. But what is your connection to these so-called nurse fathers? Your relationship with them does not seem to have been brewed in mere bad blood, and in the change in your countenance I sensed a flash of something almost imperceptible. I haven't put all the pieces together just yet, but they were nurse fathers. My fathers who forged the sword that I am. Well, so much we know, but at least like the rest of the team knows now, right? Now it's your more dudes, more dudes, just more dudes, just more dudes, more dudes. Sure. Struggling, but I trust. I trust you can win that class, he sang. I think he did not. No, he took damage. I should probably read the debuffs. To be fair, I should have read the passives, to be fair, but I'm a Limbus Company player. I cannot read. Urge. A foe stacks the 30 speed damage. Can defray all 10 minor remove this effect. Jesus Christ. Anything else? Holy Jisang! Nah, his cooking is also getting the shit beaten out of him. Boom! Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. Boom. 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 Oh. Ah. Okay, Mersault is now cooking. Savage Tire Slayer Perfect Slash. Boom. Boom. Wha- Boom. God, I love Mersault. Another one. He's out of ammo though. Luckily, it's a sword first and a gun second. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. Jesus, he's a fucking animal, bro. He's a fucking animal. Uh, Jesus Christ. Huh? 1734. Is there 50 something levels? I'm about to have a stroke, man. Cigarettes and the nurse father. You cannot make it like fucking 50 something levels. Looks like we're here. It's the lab. The LCD and LCE have reached out again since that last transmission. Haven't reached out again since that last transmission. I can only hope that no misfortune befell them. Hey, Manager Bad, you picking up on anything? I mean, the golden ball. If those people got to it before us. Not yet. I don't think they did. It's still in there. Is that right? So I should be glad we still have a chance. Gregor mumbled on in a gloomy tone. Van Henheim will be relieved to hear this. We stepped into the lab. The lights were off. It was completely dark inside. If the assailants were indeed after the golden ball, what could they possibly want with it? I was deeply engrossed in my thoughts when I noticed that Ryoshu had stopped in her tracks. Ryoshu? There's a stench coming from up ahead, a sickening familiar one. Even in the glowing darkness of the unlit lab, Ryoshu seemed to notice something out of place. You smell something. I don't smell anything other than you're sick. Oh, yeah. You've not been smoking for a hot minute. Only silence welcomed us in the lab. We couldn't hear any breathing, but there it was without a doubt, the stink of cigarettes and chilling, disembodied sense of dread we couldn't exactly put our finger on. When I left that place, I remember feeling a strong contempt for someone. It had to have been. Ryoshu started muttering as though she was gripped by the chill. I noticed she wasn't speaking to me, though. It seemed as though she was wading through a bog of muddled memories to cling to her emotions at that moment. The U star. You. All along you've wanted to make me suffer to the bitter end, haven't you? What audacity. You think I'm the one making you suffer, Yoshihira? You do realize that you've always been the one obstacle in my life, don't you? This is the only way for us to get even. But Yoshihira, it never stops. The sound of the feather around my feet, rusted and heavy, how it clinks and rattles. In the vision of the past, Ryoshi raises her sword in an agonizingly slow motion, unsheathing the blade that we have never seen revealed before. A white blade of such unfeeling purity, devoid of even a trace of mercy beneath its pale edge. In a split second, I was blinded by the glint of the blade. Yoshus clutched the hooded figure's jaw in her crushing grip. Then, without a moment's hesitation, she drove the blindingly bright sword into the figure's mouth. Cut off her tongue. Ryoshu pulled the sword out in a single swift motion. Splat! The figure coughed out a thick glob of blood and a piece of her sliced tongue. Isn't this what the thumb does? This is a thumb thing, right? If I remember correctly. Cut off your tongue. But she spat out more than just a bloody chunk of flesh. A guffaw hacked its way out of her mouth. This is the second time they use this word, and I've never ever heard it before in my entire life. The triumphant laughter of one who had just seized the victory of one's life. With a deep, ragged breath, Ryoshu let the sword fall from her grip. She stood rooted in her spot, staring at the failing figure with a look of pure confusion. ISOTPITA. Sinclair, this is too complex for me. Insidious stench of the past in the air. Oh, okay, thank you, Ryoshu. She figured out that Sinclair is not here. And right now, right before Ryoshu's eyes, the presence from the memories of the past came to life in the form of a white silhouette. Her hand now slowly brushing the lips beyond which no tongue laid, as to remember the absence of the organ that Ryoshu had so mercilessly cut off. Like a lone watchman who had been keeping vigil, await our arrival. The mouth that lost his tongue faced Ryoshu without opening even once, but I think I heard the whisper of a hollow sigh skipping between her lips. Because of my 5 fathers, I had to leave behind the single most important thing in this world. And that is why I must take it back. So happy to see you again, Ryoshu. I mean it. Such were the words my master bade me to relay. The pinky nurse father. As my master expects not from my insignificant self, I am but a blade rustling amid the quiet turn of nature, doomed to ever endure the dullness of todays and the emptiness of morrows. And the rain honing to your pursuit of the spider's thread, I am once again granted the chance to carry on my master's will. Another talker, piss off! As her apprentice approached us, Ryoshu's nurse father slowly stepped away, toward where the container of golden balls lay nestled, emanating a soft glow. The preparations are complete. I trust you have not forgotten the plan. Where the nurse father had left, figure clad in steel armor entered. What the? The armament looks a little too crude to be a piece of gear imbued with advanced technology. It looks akin to the torture device we had previously seen in the basement of Sinclair's home. No flesh, no blood, no bones to show. In a fight, for an artwork meant for my eyes, its aesthetics are lacking in class. Keeping your mouth shut even in a moment like this. Did he not teach you there's no beauty to be found in it? I want him here. Where's the ring, nurse father? I remember this symbol from somewhere before. It may have been Sinclair's canto, I don't remember, but I remember this symbol. I saw it at some point before in the game. The armored figure answered Ryoshi's question with a swing of their huge sword. We need to take care of this quick and track down the golden ball. Let's fend them all off. You're starting to pick up the rudiments of aesthetics, Clock. What does I demonstrate the meaning of AOS? Art of slicing? Ooh. Oh, that's scary. That is very fucking scary. Why do you start with all fucking tech skill and deal personal number of slash coins that hit critically 10 times slash damage against each target can start with this damage got this target taking only the blade. Okay, so 2 to the do I just say fuck your count? Do I just go for the count? I guess I do. Damn, I'm not winning that. Yeah, fuck your count. You can get as much potency as you want, but fuck your count. Okay, 3 count. Flick slash fragility. Deal 50% damage on crit. Gain 1 melee and Zero Blade. Gain poise. Gain poise. Plus lose 1 poise count. If this is a small gain the following effect. Speed does not drop below 0 if it was below 0. Convert to 0. Convert any speed damage taken to clump damage. In class against target and Ryoshu class power -2. Take -20 damage from targets other than Ryoshu. This does not change. This unit's poise potency is capped at 25 and the excess poise is converted to melee and Zero Blade. Okay, so Ryoshu clashes like shit. Got it. But she's the one that has 2 slots. Whoops. Boom. Doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, go. Oh, why is she not staggered? Confirm staggered at the start of the next turn again. Attack power up once been cannot retreat. Maybe? Whatever. Okay, good. Oh my god, Gregor. The blade of mine may not rival the original style, yet its forms impeccable mimic permitted me to demonstrate. I may need to use Durante here. You are 4-3, right? 4-3, 4 coins. 4-3, 4 coins. 5-5. Menos. Oh, menos mal. Jesus Christ. Wait. Wait, his contempt is gone. What the fuck? His case and his contempt are gone. Okay, never mind then. Oh my god, Gregor. Oh my god, what is this fight? 6 plus bleed, coin power plus 1, inflict bleed for your protection. When hit by attacks, inflict 1 bleed count on the attacker. Coin power plus 1 for 4 bleed on target, deal -0 at this skill. So I'm gonna fuck that. A 2 corpus ingredient. Expires next turn ending in work fascia. Gain 4 plus power. Using the powerful attack when impact rattle armor. Okay, so from status, less from bleed. Turn status staggered, gain the protection and defense, and shield up equal to every time this is press for a skill. This encounter gain 1 field protection, 5 field defense, and with this. When you hit by at least the last coin of an attacker active for the person, this coins have to inflict a bleed max damage from this fucking staggered. So I need to ignore as much as possible, but clash his fucking. Okay, bro, whatever. What is Wishing Cairns passive? Gain 3 blunt protection and slot protection. Yeah, okay, sure, why not? Can you clash that? Yeah, you can. Okay, clash that. That should be good enough. Clashing, 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 clashing. 2 come here. 1 extra comes here. Okay. Okay. We're winning clashes. I like that. Oh boy. Gregor, no. You're being a disappointment today, Gregor. You're being a huge disappointment today. That shit again. Another Tiger Cleaver. Fuck you. Why is this not clashing anything? Before it did. Whatever. Mm, I'm just hoping she cannot die. But okay. Yeah, I'm fighting these two. It's being rough. It's being rough. Okay, she's gonna do her super attack next. I need to hit her with 3 and then ignore her. It's being rough because Ryoshu cannot clash for shit, and my Gregor is struggling a little bit. Okay, so she cannot die. Good to know. She can tank. Okay, I need to do 3 unopposed attacks for that bitch. Uh, wow. Okay. Okay, bro. Shit. He's got contempt. Uh, you guys can combo. What what can he clash this with? That's unclashable. Oh, for shit. Neutral, I cannot use neutral. Oh, dominating. Okay, never mind. Now I need 3 unopposed on you. So 3 unopposed. Shoot stagger. Where is the passive? Let me read it again. If this is hit by an attack skill to freeze in the powerful attack in 1 impact roll armor. At 3 stacks after using repressed flesh, lose this effect and become staggered until next turn. Okay. Mm, I'll it's attack weight 3 though. Ah. Yeah, I know she has an S3. I kinda wanna save it for next, but yeah, whatever. Yeah, you're right. Might as well use S3. This should be enough because it goes down to like 6 max. It loses a lot of base power. And I'm thinking if I should just guard or clash. Let's just clash it. Whatever. Ego spam, I don't have the resources. I thought very badly about the egos because only one available is fucking Umberlin Glory and she sangs. She's what's sure. No wait, not that one. Fuck. It's ego spam time. If you cannot win a clash, just ego that shit. I have the new Jisung ID. I have the nurse father. I'd rather not use new IDs. I mean, I did beat the um 15th floor extreme MD solo with them, but I wanna just beat the story normally. If I start struggling on something, I will definitely use the new Jisung ID and just say fuck it. Okay, finally I'm starting to chip away at his fucking health. Jesus Christ. I don't want to risk it. Just uncle clip that and that. You're my highest DPS. Can I just clash with you, favored? Just burn him away. Yeah, whatever. Just go like that, I guess. Savage Tiger Slayer. No? Oh, yeah, sorry, I didn't see it. Boom! Okay, but what's the funny Mersault thingy? Because I don't usually get to use this ID. It's too slow. And he doesn't really have a team that I can use it on. Oh, he's gone already. Okay, thank God. I'll just beat the shit out of her then. What? Hope? Huh? What? What am I? What? Hopeless? Okay, I'm having a stroke. Why is he hopeless now? The overheat diva? Alright, after overheating. Oh my god. Okay, then you are not clashing today, boy. You are not clashing today. That's neutral. Just Gregor is 3. Neutral! Gregor, you're a disappointment. You fell off. You know what? Fuck it. Just where are you going? Might as well just use it on this slot. Does she have a stagger threshold? I don't know. That's whatever. We're there and just like when hit by attack skills. Boom, 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 boom. It doesn't matter. Again, I don't really know much about that the thumb or salt because I never get to use him, much less have him get to the overheat. Oh, I guess the ego didn't matter. She hit stagger. Just die already, please. I'm begging you. Huh? I am not. Nuh-uh. No, I'm not hitting you. I am not. I refuse. This is a truce. I am not hitting you. Hiding curtain. Iron Maiden spikes. Deal Pierce down to go to the set now. Yeah. No. Fuck you. Oh, so so now he's just a fucking counterbot? I guess he is. Yeah, he's out of ammo and he's overheated. I guess he's now just a fucking counterbot because his skills are fucking useless. Oh my god. Okay, well, whatever. Be odd. Do you have 5? Where does all the contempt go, bro? Fucking vanishes. Go here, go here. I'm not letting you do that, because you're probably gonna hit us. Uh, should be good to go. Yeah, I'm just gonna counter for clashing. Whoa, 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 whoa. Where did the guy go? Oh, I have 2 on the same. Okay, stagger. Boom. She has a face too. So it wasn't enough that they put me against the boss with 4 people. It wasn't enough that the boss gets a second boss to go with him. But the second boss has a second phase? Refrain from any deviations from the plan. Has my humble self neglected to impress upon this matter many times? See? Fascina has begun to pulsate. I haven't seen Fascina tremble like so in a long while. Why don't you give her some time to chat? This plan involves no outward expression of such selfish desires. The plan that involves only the observation of the warming, reddening flesh while her own heartbeats slow. The plan isn't to Fascina's liking, her tendons have tightened. Yet we must learn to remain tranquil before these common beasts if we are to adhere to the wills of those who are our masters. I've always been so curious of the maestro's child, forever lost. Why not let us at least prepare a maquette? Maquette? It has become apparent that this glorified executioner does not know her place. Clearly, it is about time her branches are pruned. With that, the man who stood in our way leaped toward the pulsating great sword of flesh and delivered a powerful strike. This may be our stroke of fortune. It seems that in the chaos our presence has slipped their minds. Ka-ching! Ah, the golden ball! Feeling a dull pain squeezing through the grooves of my mind, I turned toward the spot from which the sensation surged forth, and saw Ryoshu standing there. In her eyes burned hatred and fury, a glare that would easily have had me believe that she would unsheath the sword from her back at any minute. At the receiving end of that glare was the veiled figure who'd been watching our battle without a word. The pinkish nurse father simply stood there, meeting Ryoshu's wrathful gaze as she did in the fragmented memories. Then she withdrew into the shadows, the darkness slowly eating away at her shape, before disappearing from our sights. Dante, have you found the golden boss? We must. No, we were too late. I felt a dull pain in my head lift as I pointed out where the veiled person stood. The golden boss that should have been there were gone. What remained in their place were dozens of cigarette butts, the same kind that Ryoshu smoked, piled up like a thick layer of dust. Well, once again, we lost the bot. It's all. We're going back to the first fucking. We're going back to the start of the game. We cannot grab bots for shit. Look at him, the goat. Gregor, I swear to God, you fell off. You are very bad at clashing, my guy. I don't know why you struggle at clashing. Probably because you're only good clashing on a full burn team, but whatever. I need to level him out. Anyway, let's keep going. Where's this? Children. Lampgregor, yeah, is the. I'm at the 9. I'm at 9. What is it? 20 right now? And yeah, I'm definitely gonna start using Lampgregor. I don't have him leveled up, and I don't feel like using supports from the get go. I'll try with my own units first. Wait, I fucking clicked by mistake. That's not it. That's not how you shorten it. No. You're doing it wrong, mommy. Just follow after me. Do you get it now? Don't forget it. Such a shame that a blade tempered to such ruthless sharpness was used to cut away her own mind. Your baby's still at that house, ain't that right? Oh my god, it's the home run guy. So the lines I learned to draw were connections, not boundaries. Now I watch from outside the clue, the moments that have slipped past you. When the end brushes past the beginning, I will take you in my arms and bear you home. Lay hang, my guy. Ain't that a motherfucker? Boom! uh, Shu. Ryoshu, are you alright? Oh, I'm fine. Ryoshu closed her eyes shut, then opened them again. Some time ago, at the laboratory. Why did the nurse fathers create things like you? The same people who used to complain day and night about what a pain it was to look after me are keeping underlings now? Children. We are their children. Ha! So, what role are you children playing? Leiheng is pretty cool, I will admit. He was very, very fucking cool. A shame he lasted like half a canto. I also think like I saw the daughter of the nurse father of the middle is also fucking based as shit. I love her. Yoshihide, the day you return to the House of Spiders, we, the 5 children, shall bind together the thread you have slashed to pieces and complete the clue. The nurse fathers of the house were beside themselves with concern. Yoshihide, were you to return home having forgotten even the time you had spent at their side, it would feel as though all the years spurred into nurturing and honing you had gone to waste, they said. Ha! Didn't know they called their errand boys their children. What they call us is material to the relationship we share with them. No, it's got a different echo. The bond between a child and the parent is thicker, firmer, so much so that, even after I have mutilated my own mind with this sword, a thread of something remains still. Yet my master tells me that she has tended to you enough through all the time that has passed. Tended to me? Yoshihide, how does it feel to be a living fetter? Fet fetter? I'm barred from enjoying the fresh air of the world outside, no longer free to travel the mountains and cliffs as my feet would carry me, as the other members of the Pinky are. I wish to no avail that I should be allowed to weave the delineations of wings and backstreets. I don't understand. What you mean? You don't? I'm saying I did not endure my grueling life only to be trapped here as your nurse father. Well, what do you make of it, Yoshihide? Stifle your crying. What makes you think you have the right to shed tears? If anyone has a reason to cry, it is me. Ever since you were pushed into my care, not a day has passed without me wanting to cry. My knees, mommy, mother, I scream, my knees. Keep your bawling out of my sight. Snotty, shivering little brat. Disgusting. You wouldn't have gotten hurt if you weren't such a slow dullard. Next time, keep your eyes open and dodge before it hits. Maybe if you had the leg ripped away from you, then you're also taste the drop of this crippling agony of imprisonment. That woman was the one who hated me the most. She blamed me for her fate. Yet in the end, Yoshihide, it is thanks to her that your master of the blade has been cultivated to such a degree enough to parry both this humble blade of mine and that brute's sword. The man blocked the ring apprentice's blow as though it were a performance meant for Ryoshu. Uh, Ryoshu, I know there's some bad blood involved here, but this is our chance. Let's pull out while they're busy fighting each other. We need to go after the one who swiped the golden bow, yeah? Her whereabouts are unknown. However, this is indeed our chance to hie away from here. We made our escape through another route while the ring and the pinky apprentices were busy fighting each other. That technique he used, was that hers? The pinky nurse father. Yeah. It was one of my gouged out memories, but clashing besides with him reawakened it. The nurse fathers wanted me to learn every single one of their techniques. That pinky woman, too. She sure hated me, alright, but that did not stop her from teaching. That did not stop her from teaching me what she knew. Probably to make me a more prolific, more efficient killer. And that's why losing me was such a harrowing failure for them. All the work they poured into me slipped right through their fingers when I left the spider web. Well, love-hate can play out in all sorts of ways, I guess. Your memories. Did you hew them away yourself? Yeah, with my own hands. I was reminded of the expression I saw on Ryoshi's face in one of her memory fragments, when she sliced off the pinky nurse father's tongue, when she drove the blade she never unsheathed before us into that woman's mouth. What I saw in Ryoshi's was the expression of suffering. Every time I draw this blade and cut something, I'm also slicing away a piece of my mind. That's the reason I didn't want to use this blade. But I had not done so. They had taken her away from me for good. The one last thing Ryoshi didn't want to let go. The word that came out of Lei Heng's mouth the moment he saw her. Your baby. It was for her that Ryoshi sliced off both her own memories and the pinky nurse father's tongue. My blood, my ward, my daughter. Lei Heng said she's still there, in the House of Spiders. Yeah, in a place only I know, in a safe that nobody else can find. What was your daughter to you? Don't see why I should play coy at this point. The one and only precious thing. She's all I have. Even without her memories, Ryosu spoke without any doubt. I caught myself thinking how nice it must be to have such certainty. I see. As long as we can stick to this path, we'll all eventually find the things we lost. Right, I know that. Come on, let's go after them. With the elevator still busted, they can have escaped to a different floor just yet. The golden ball. It's faint, but I can still sense its presence. Okay. Still makes me wonder how, what was his name? Yakyu? How was he part of the Pinky, right? And how is he just going on her own, doing his own agenda? I guess we'll figure it out eventually. Gregor, my guy, you are. You're just sad, honestly. Sadly, I don't have anyone else leveled up. A priest, but what is priest gonna do alone without the family? One pump. Issue branch, I mean. Uh, rough. Rough. Whatever. Yakyu is the Tiangang star, which is second in the Pinkies hierarchy. That's why he fucked over Lei Heng's, who's ranking like 30 or something. Yeah, but still wondering how if he's part of the Pinky, how is he like free to like go around doing his own agenda? Because for example, like the fingers are here. I would expect like Leah Q to be here as well, but I guess not. I mean, obviously not, right? But oh, they changed it. Muted the memory. Skill shot, one stagger, immediately recover. It's whatever. It's one of those. Yeah, just get some SP. You need it. Okay, who I rather get more SP? I think a little bit of everyone. Pinky doesn't want armies, but wants one-man armies. I know, but I expect it to like um he should still have orders when he's out there, right? But Jack Q is, as far as I know, doing his own agenda. He's just doing whatever he wants. He's part of the Pinky, but it's not like he's following any orders. It feels like he's just doing whatever he wants to do, which is kind of weird to me. But I guess him just being that powerful means like there's very few people who can give him orders. Uh, Pinky has the path of humanity, so it's just freedom. There isn't much request unless there's a gathering of all members if there's really important mission. Oh, like this one? Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Boom! Di He was 15, Ryoshu. How the fuck did you just deal 6 damage to it with a 2-coiner? The fuck? If I say what I think, they're taking me to yell. Whatever. Double tailed, yeah. Still very like fucking fucked up. She went from like a fucking nuclear bomb to a fucking coffin baby. Okay. I shall fire anytime. Boom. Bruh. Bruh. What the fuck? I know I canceled because the fucking Pekatula died, but Jesus Christ. She missed. She missed the bullet. Oh my god. I think Ryoshi's a little bit distracted right about now. Unfortunately. Oh, you're not targeting him. Okay, well. Your funeral. Oh my god, bro. That was funny. That was so funny. Okay, what deals with that? 26, 28. Uh, that was so incredibly hilarious. She missed the fucking bullet. Uh, oh my god, lady, stop hitting tails. There you go. See, much better. Oh my god. Uh, sure, big damage coming there. Big damage coming through. You go there or something. You go there. I mean, I don't really care, to be honest. It's not like I'm gonna lose this fight. See, 3 tails. That's the reason why you died. That's the reason why you died. You cannot hit 3 tails with 22 sanity, man. You cannot. What is wrong with my guys today? They're being a disappointment one after another. Oh my god. Limbus RNG. So true. Oh my god. I'm just struggling more against this Pekatua than against the last boss. I unironically think I lost more clashes to these guys. Oh my god. Whoa. You down there, not that surprising. New hires. Oh, lunacy. Oh, lunacy. When did the second thing start? Oh, at 9:19. Okay, makes sense. New hires. Dun, 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 dun. We continue toward the corridor full of corpses and debris. We're hoping we come across someone else still conscious, like Miss Alisa. Oh, you just stepped on my hand, mister. Oh, my bad. Wait, was that a survivor speaking just now? Everyone turned around, hearing the alarm in Gregor's voice. A lone survivor, the only one who seemed conscious among the bodies crushed under the debris, was looking at us with her face scrunched up in pain. Are you alright? I was gonna say, that does not look like a fucking Limbus Company employee, but they have the LCE. LCE? Or LCB? It cannot be. LCB is us, so that's supposed to be like LCE. I was chatting with this person next to me just to stay conscious, but then he suddenly stopped speaking. It's been 10 minutes already. We'd even exchanged names. You must be referring to this man. He's pretending to be dead, but his pulse hasn't stopped. I don't care about the yapping. Fucking place that. What? The man in the suit stopped playing and slowly opened his eyes. Ah, you got me. Chit-chatting about the food we'll eat once we get out while slowly being crushed by the debris on top of us. I mean, you know what happens to characters who say, once we survive this. I, I want me some vanilla ice cream with almond sprinkles once we survive this. And a sandwich too. With lots and lots of cheese. What about you, Raby? Or Robbie? Robbie? Raby? I'll call him Robbie. Need a hand? That it's ironic from the guy with the fucking backhand. Yes, please. Let's just get them out. With the sinner's help, the two employees who'd been trapped under the rubble managed to break themselves free. Just my left leg. I'm good beside that. Ouchie! I think I broke my right arm. But give it a few days with lots of almond and fish, and it should be good as new. Oh, thank you for getting us out of there. I'm Sora. We get to live another day thanks to you. You can call me Robbie. By the way, may I ask which department you're from? Oh, haven't you seen us before? We were here for a checkup last time. Yeah, I saw. It's a her or a he. Her. She's chained up for a reason, and this is fucking made out of flesh, tendons, and that's made out of teeth. That's some pinky shit right there. That's why I was saying that does not look like a Limbus Company employee, except because she's wearing a fucking Limbus Company cloak. So I'm like, I guess. Same with this guy, although he does look like he works. Oh, we're new hires. This is our first day of work. New hires? Yes. There were new job postings for LC. Oh, it's LCE, no LCB. There were new job postings for LCEs and Kefalin Refining Department. To this day, one for us new hires. We were out of our way to see the researcher who was supposed to handle our onboarding, and then this happened. This gear, it's my first time wearing it. The more I look at it, the more it intrigues me. Gear? Is the change the gear? I guess. Looks like weird ass gear. How do you get trapped under the debris? Pray tell, how do you get trapped under the debris? Well, I was just walking through the corridor and stopped for a bit. I'm always total klutz. Once I have something on my mind, I can't multitask at all. I can relate. Researchers often sink into the phantoms of their mind when the spark of inspiration strikes. I had this idea for an gear experiment, and I couldn't move on without first getting it sorted out of my head. Ego gear, you say? Might you be referring to that shackle around your wrists? That's right. It's not the wildest, but it's my one and only ego. Cut the fluff and get to what happened next. Sorry, it happened out of nowhere. We heard a loud noise coming from the other end of the corridor, and people started running. That's when the ceilings collapsed. If only I hadn't zoned out, I would have gotten caught under the rubble. I wouldn't go so far as to call you lucky, but getting trapped under the rubble might have been exactly what saved you from the intruders who are attacking the facility. They've already killed a lot of people. What? While we were trapped? My condolences. I regret I have no further words to give. Were you able to find any other survivors? An approximation of 20 remains. As fortune should have it, the team leader and the rest managed to regroup. Her eyes, they're big as fuck. I I I saw them and I was like, I mean, I guess it's just to make her cute. And are you certain you were well? It is quite remarkable that a newcomer to the corporation remains so composed in the face of such crisis. We get trained for situations like this, so I wasn't entirely unprepared. Just never thought something like this would happen on day one. Still, that's pretty impressive for a new guy. In any case, where were you headed? Alright, we're looking for the elevator. I think it's somewhere in this direction, but I'm not sure. Yeah, those eyes are big as fuck. I wanna say they're kinda like not even looking at me. Because this eye is looking forward, but this one is slightly moved to the, like, looking to the left. It's kinda like she's, like, blind people, right? They don't actually like use their eyes properly, and it just feels like they're looking through you because they're not actually looking at you. It kind of feels like that. Lead the way. Bzzz. These components. Bzzz. I hear voices from the other end of the radio. Is it your team? Oh, never mind. She's like, they're just big as fuck. Probably used to make her cute. Maybe, maybe not. The call's breaking up. It seems we've gone past the transmission radius. I wonder how the others are faring. I hope I can get an update about my colleagues as well. I'm with you on that. It will see researchers sighed anxiously as we hear in the elevator's direction. I mean, I know perfectly what's up because I do have. I have tried this Don Quixote idea out, but still, I'm curious to see how it plays out in the story. Oh, fuck! It changed. Story. Boom, bam. I keep forgetting I can use this. Parapapum. There we go. Uh, Probably put you first. Actually, I'd rather you go first rather than Crusher. Actually, I'll. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay, Gregor, chill out. Okay, what do we have here? More picket to oh man. Fucking 10, 8, 11, 14. There you go. Boom. Boom. Oh, come on, Jisang. Oh, come on. Oh, come on. Come on, Jisang. You can do better than that. Do, 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 do. 11, 13, 12. Gregor, I swear to God, you are a disappointment. Who has the most HP? It's kind of a tie, so whatever. Tunk, tunk, tunk. I shall fire. Tails? Anytime? Heads. 23 damage with an S3. Holy, that's ass. Oh my god, I just noticed that your fucking minimum is a 3. Holy minimum. Coffin baby. I do it for her minimum is also 3. Oh, what do we have here? Boom. 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 Maybe like that. I don't know. Tangle Cleaver. Tangle Cleaver. Tangle Cleaver. Boom. Oh. 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 Second wave. Wait, that's 6 slots. I only have 5 people. That's illegal. Oh, this doesn't appreciate. I mean, the bind is annoying, but. $220. What? Whatever. Yeah, I just take 20 damage. I rather take 20 damage than the bind. Tunk, tunk, tunk. Oh my god, you're saying 5% moment. Blows up. Damn. They're all neutral. clash there, you clash there. Hopefully I can stagger it. That way I don't have to gamble on that neutral. Oh. Yeah, I don't think it's happening. I guess we gamble. We lost. We lost. The house always wins. You clear that. Probably. Hopefully. Not again. Tango cleaver. Fuck you. Sure, just hit Gregor, I don't care. Oh, that was going for Jisang. Oh well, my bad. I'm not gonna take this fight too seriously. Honestly, it's just Picatula. Come on. Even if it's slightly harder, Picatula. There you go. What? I forgot. Whatever. I forgot. Me when I shoot my coworker because I'm bored. Audience. How the others. This component should cover what we need for the repair. The transmissions are getting harder to make out. Not surprising, considering how far the distance between the teams have grown. And the survivors, I see nary a one in this sector, regrettably. Again, hardly a surprise. The state of the bodies is there for all to see. Voss believes there is no feasible way to aid them under the present conditions. Tss. So it doth appear, verily, 'tis thee who must be most saddened by this tragedy. I beg thy pardon for raising the matter. There! Now we just have to get back to the facility management room. Right. It should be right past this corridor. Assistant, pacing about distractedly and scratching one's head out of cluelessness, are all behaviors prohibited in our research facility. Oh, also, frowning and cocking your head like that and blurting a huh at the screen are all likewise forbidden. No, I've got a bad feeling about this. Something's off. Oi, stop! Don't go out yet. There's something outside. Or perhaps I can let the blood vessels relax and expand. Yes, that's much better. Another nurse, father. You're right. We have run straight into him and we left the room. Based on the circumstances we have faced thus far, it's reasonable to conclude that this individual's affiliation lies with the ring. A nurse, father, has to be dead strong like that lass who nicked off with Karen. You people, where's all that confidence you had when you beat the daylights out of me during the monolith experiment? Oi, mind not putting it like that. You'll give people the wrong idea. Besides, we're beating the daylights out of your distortion. Well, not exactly beating the bloody hell. You get what I mean, yeah? The extent of the physical trauma sustained by the corpses on display indicates that the odds of prevailing in combat against him are minimal. Faust does not advise initiating battle that cannot be won when we are completely cut off from Dante. Oh, but if I was there, then it would be okay. Yeah, for sure. As usage of identities is not among our options, engaging the enemy now will only serve to deplete our numbers. And with so little information on the enemy, sustaining a lethal injury we have no means to treat will Will make it the Manier Squire behold the cold lifeless form of young Sinclair upon their return? Yeah, if someone's dying, everybody thinks it's Sinclair. And the cold lifeless form of Don Quixote too! Boss, if he keeps lingering out in the corridor, that's quite a problem. We'll probably run into him on our way to the facility management room. Oi, how long you'd reckon you're gonna take to fix that knacker device or whatever it is? Given that the attack resembles a facility sabotage, I'll need to inspect each component separately instead of treating this like a regular malfunction. I cannot be sure of anything before I see the extent of the damage, yet even in the best case scenario, I don't expect the repairs to be done in short order. Damn it, Martin. Didn't I tell you plenty of times that non-standard energy redistributors are a nightmare for maintenance? Oh, you're the one who designed this sector of the research facility, boss. That must have been during the week leading up to my report deadline. I'm confident I made the most of the limited time I had back then. Any chance we can buy ourselves a bit of time or lure him away? I'm considering 5 or 6 possible options, though if I were to recommend one, we have her take off those shoes. Oh! Yes! Yes, please! Yes! Bring Sancho back! Please! What? After all that mess you went through? Without your access to the identities, their only valuable combat option is my ego gear, and its chance of defeating or killing that man, who is most likely a maestro of the ring, is hardly promising. If need be, I shall step for. I'll do it. Don Quixote. I ain't having it. We've been in worse trouble than this, haven't we? And sure, I've thought about yanking off those stinking shoes fair few times, but we can do that to her, can't we? I've said this time and again. Rocinante's self-cleaning function is always active, but let us put such matters aside. Stinking shoes. I would rather stew, relying on my bloodfiend power, yet we are left with no recourse. And I have faith in you, faith that my companion shall bring me back again. Faust seconds Heathcliff's opinion. The plan to have Don Quixote remove her shoes is rejected. Well, there are several reasons to discourage that idea. The chief among them is that Don Quixote must not dismount from the Rocinante. Do you believe her unbound power to be insufficient to overcome this obstacle? According to this test results, she demonstrated combat abilities that were. No, having Don Quixote remove her shoes to resolve this predicament is not an unrealistic scenario. However, that flow would be a choice that distances Dante from their journey to retrieve the Golden Boss, and if we are to entertain Honkenheim's suggestions, the removal of Don Quixote's shoes must take place as a result of the Manier's decision. Hold on, please, this is all happening too fast. You've really got to start elaborating on stuff. An illustrative example. In the event Don Quixote fails to control her impulses and proceeds to create kindreds and blood bags with abandon, there's a possibility that she will be unable to return to her current self no matter how many times Dante's clock is rewound. If a sinner cannot be restored by the Manier's power, it is effectively tantamount to failing to retrieve the Golden Boss in this world. Such an outcome would prove a decisive failure on my part in proving that. I understand. Rejected it is. Let us move on to the next agenda. No! I want Sancho back. Although sure of this, we possess no fitting means to strike the villain down. It was simply a proposal plan A to tackle this situation. Frankly, I wasn't too eager myself to risk gambling on odds in an environment with so many variables beyond our control. Whatever plan you've lot got in mind, do it quick. I don't see that pointy shoes clear right now, but as for plan B, I buy some time while you people help Martin with repairing the device. If I raise the attunement level of this shock centipede ego gear, I should be able to move for a while even after my heart has ceased to function. I'm not exactly in top shape after all these fights, but with luck on our side, I might even be able to knock him unconscious with high enough voltage. Ha! Says the blow who probably hasn't even been in a proper brawl ever. You fought adversaries wearing ego gears before, haven't you? These gears can make up for a lack of combat experience. This ain't an argument. We stall him, you work on repairs. If we pop our clocks, Clockhead will come back here sooner or later. They can bring us back. Oh, even if we end up becoming one of those horrific exhibits, right? Correct. The degree of pain accompanying that process, however, will far exceed the usual range for both the individual concerned and Dante. It is preferable that we avoid such development. Clearly, you're all underestimating the amount of firepower I can unleash were I to be fully equipped. Still, perhaps it is for the best that you remain uninformed. You're coming along too? Not staying back to fix that thing? Whoever designed this did a remarkably subpar job. Having a genius like myself repair such a second-rate piece of equipment would be a waste of talent. So she says, but to clarify, this is second rate. It was the best design attainable given the time constraints. In other words, it was the optimal design we could manage at the moment. The beef between these two is so funny. I leave this matter to you then. Let us all meet again in sound form as we did our last misadventure. Young Sinclair, art thou well? We'll go hold them off first, so if you need a moment to get your head sorted. No, I can just keep wandering around aimlessly. Wandering aimlessly. Ah, of course. Bloody hell! A gallery that has achieved the magna opera of aesthetics need not bother sending out invitations. Visitors will naturally come pouring in on their own. Why? You reckon we came all this ways to look at this lot of useless rubbish? Don't know much about this whole art thing, but even I can tell this is the worst bloody exhibition I've ever clapped my eyes on. In that case, it seems I must play the creator myself for our young and foolish guests. Just as I thought, Yoshihide, from kitsch to avant-garde, with each trend of art movement engraved into every chunk of meat. A gallery tour narrated by a maestro himself. You ought to feel honored, really. Well, know that much is clear. Hide and seek. Oh, fucking based ass character. I love her so much. Oh, seriously? You're really gonna play dirty like this? I was trying to wrap this up so it don't right when Papa finishes executions. And it was a lot of fun playing hide and seek for the first time in ages, but I'm getting bored now. We somehow managed to shake off the nurse father too. But this one chased us here all on her own. That smoking pub you mentioned during the briefing, your ego, right? Is it not ready yet? You need some time. Which is what we gotta buy that time she needs. What do you think of my workshop weapon collection earlier? I'll be generous this time and let you put them to use. How about that? You mean that collector of too tricky to be useful weapons? You've certainly a talent for impracticality. Perhaps it's an impressive assortment from non-collector point of view, but in terms of efficiency and effectiveness, you'll be better off fighting with bare hands. Tss, look, I had zero idea things would blow up into this bad of a mess, alright? Just wanted to show off a bit since we were finally meeting the LCA team. That's why I only brought the unique hard to get babies. The one there. What sort of sword is it? Hmm. Hmm? That? That's a Steel workshop broadsword. Ever used one before? Nay, I was not in a position to obtain and use the workshop made gears. I am merely asking, for I am in need of to replace my broken Huanda. I mean, I don't mind letting you one, but that stuff's not easy to handle. See, compared to Allah's workshop, Mesley is. I am aware. After you speak of other weapons dart around as though they have grown wings, dragging the wielder about. Yeah, or not. I am quite confident in the art of swift blade. Assault must never loosen our grip on the blade, though our very arms may be torn apart. Okay, geez. Reinforcement might be a bit of overstatement at this rate. I know Dante isn't here with us, but how about we step up ourselves? My physical strength has gradually recovered through our journey with the executive manager, but my skills and prowess have yet reached the original potential. By the way, any words from the Golden Bow team yet? No response to the transmission. Damn it. Even with the executive manager leading them, these unreliable troops have finally proved my fears right. Hey, it might just be a bad radio signal. Take it easy. Oh, I'm getting sick of playing along with this kiddie nonsense, dragging me into this hide and seek crap. You guys are real bullies here, you know that? I'll count to 10 and not a second more, got it? 1810. Here we go. What do we do now? Linking to another distortion or normality would be the best bet. It was effective enough to stall the nurse father too, a few hours ago. Huh, would you look at that? Oh, Papa, I thought you finished them all off. Or did you leave these for me? Oh, and these guys you wrecked earlier. Oh, is it like some kind of 11th hour superpower awakening? I saw this on TV. Possible comeback 3. Epic return from death. So what? I don't take a single blow to... What? Eh? Neurosis, hysteria, distorted pain tends to manifest in the form of electricity. The human thunderbolt. I thought it'd be sufficient to buy some time. Oh, these corpses, they're now moving on their own. Yo, kiddo, you see that? Huh? See why? I don't see anything. You don't? You really don't see it? Shucks, kiddo. You gotta work harder if you wanna be as sharp as Yoshi Eye. Yoshi. Now open your eyes and take a closer look. See that purple flash? Isn't that thing there bouncing around and pouring electric currents into their bodies? His instincts are just as animalistic as his appearance. Moses, we secured the escape route. Yes, in that case. What? Team leader! Ugh, good reflexes for someone who dresses that shabby. She actually blocked that. It was wise. I meant to take the time to observe his form. The aftershock had quite the force. The team leader, are you unharmed? Thanks. To you? Yes. Let me help you walk. Keep the pressure on the wound to staunch the bleeding. Let us fall back post haste. Hey! Where do you think you're going? Oh, clunky bastards. Looks like they're coming to kill that sparkly bastard. Princess, go on ahead and chase him down. Rad, for real? Can they really finish them off? You bet. Papa's got some tidying up to do here. Let's see. Well, girls' heads are hurt. Rules of the book. Special clause on the House of Spiders. Article 1, paragraph 12 applied entirely. Wait a minute. Are these clowns with that jackass whose snack regarded as our coupon? Man, just thinking about my bra ring around rocking some bristly ass hairstyle cracked my hearting up. Between what they did to my bro Ricardo and the wound they inflicted upon my daughter's hand, that's complete and total extermination. Back to the present. Judging from the ones freed from containment and the traces of escaped entities I saw on my way here, we're in no position to be picky about our options. What other options do we have? Yeah, it's the LCA reconnaissance team. Look at them. I would much rather have formulated a plan around the distortions, delivered to the LCA with our own hands than use the abnormalities, but that is not an option for us at this moment. With that in mind, we are essentially down to one option, the current plan. A whole beckoning, nostalgia and construction, and then absorption. Wait, you don't mean... I fucking love that she's just covered in stickers. It's so cute. Or like stickers or pins. Those are stickers, I don't know about this one. Yes, the abnormality, whose spines never release their hold until its pure white body of cotton is stained blood red. Oh, what is he called? I don't remember. Fuck it, I don't remember. We'll make them face the trends. Gossipium! That was it. Shock Centipede. Is that a boss? Oh, sure. I generally wouldn't use super weapon in the first super on the first, but fucking Gregor is just so fucking ass, bro. Like burn Gregor is so ass. Where's the sure, give me this. Can I have the same thing I do on Brilliant Glory? Oh, it's literally my build. Okay, sure, that works. The Immortal Snake. Yeah, the annoying coiling centipede. The one that you have to hit like 20 fucking thousand times for it to finally figure out that he's dead. Huh? That's normality. Shock centipede, was it? It is the same entity we repeatedly encountered in our passages through dungeons and refraction railways, manager. Which means we already know how to defeat it. Though our means of dealing with it mirror what has come prior, Dante. Complacency will serve us. With the current disorder permeating this place, Cliffwood Disappearance may fail to function reliably. So we gotta stay sharp during the fight. I get it. Sora, Raby, get behind me, okay? Oh, we're going in. Oh, we're going in. Okay, I need to read the passives again because they definitely done some shit with the passives. Okay, what do we have here? Passives. Every 5 turns gains a shield equal to a head's HP. That's the usual skill. Head power gains shield by its current HP. Head power shield gains self charge next turn. This thing's new, right? Head power shield. At 2 currents of the still as long as it has self charge, it's just face picks the one to flip consume. I'll probably just to charge up the buff. Boop. Boom. Okay, what do we have here? Did any passives reveal themselves? No. Okay. Gain 1 self charge. At 5 self charge, coin power +1. Target is paralyzed, deal more damage. Clash lose self charge. Attack weight, gotta clash that. And more than 7 self charge, deal +10% damage for every X self charge. I better just do this. More than self, deal 10 for every access, past 7. Lose all self charge on self. It's just plus. Gain clash power +5. DS attack skill deals 0 damage. uh, Flick 3 paralyze. Flick 1 capacitor. Seems to be strong interesting in its body. Okay. Anyway, just clash. Okay. 18, 18, 17, 19, 19. Struggling. Unfortunate. Neutral. Oh, we'll see how it goes. First clash is a win. Good. Second clash. Also a win. Oh, that was the first one was the neutral clash. Okay. Boom. Okay, we're ramping up on sanity. Good, good. Boom. Nah, I expected you to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Boom. 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 0 damage. 0 damage. Whoa. Did I see 3 paralyzed at some point? I mean, they don't seem to have it. So I guess I was just like having a stroke or something. I want to save the S3. Otherwise, just go. Wait. You're gonna clash that. Wait, what is going for Jisang? second and third. So you're gonna clash that. Jisung is gonna clash that. And there's not much I can do because slow. Guess that will hit Mersol. He can take it. I'm more worried about Jisung actually winning his clash. He did. Pew! Pew! Oh my god. Oh my god. Guys, you're supposed to win clashes. Thank you. There's no new passives yet, right? Okay. Okay, so far it's very it's the fucking same actually. I kind of just want to keep saving Tangle Cleaver. Jisang, you gotta win your clashes, man. Never mind, he's staggered. Zoom. 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 Pink. Hmm. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Come on. How much do you have? 16? Oh, you have shield on that? You have 16 shield. Just to be safe. Boom. Boom. What? I I guess I went through his entire rotation twice. Okay. Okay, transform. Oh, you're not gonna coil up? Oh. Defense skill. Oh, but I'm gonna lose my... Either lose the Tangle Cleaver or I lose the target readjustment fire. Oh, never mind. Everything is going to Yisang. Well, I guess goodbye, target readjustment fire. It was nice meeting you, I guess. Boom. What? Okay, that should have been if target clashes with a defense skill. What the fuck? Bro's 1 HP, unironically with no buff whatsoever. That's hilarious. Well, we're going in, I guess. Oh, okay, it blew up. I have no idea why this was here, but it did not feel like a boss. It just felt like a very big punching bag. It didn't even have the fucking coiling up phase too. Shock Centipede 2. Oh my god. Do not tell me. Where's Lantern? Lantern. There you are. Oh. Just you guys. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah. This is the nice 3, I don't care. Whoa, 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 whoa. What did I just watch? I did not just watch fucking Thumbersault S3 being losing a clash against a defense skill. I did not just see that. Holy. Nah, he fell off. He fell off. It's over for him. Marcel, you're supposed to win clashes, you know. There you go. Marcel. Marcel. Well, phase 2, I guess. Oh, he's 16 HP! He probably has like 70,000 stacks of bleed. He literally has 16 bleed. Well, he's dead. Great. I may have to restart this combat. That was very unfortunate. Ah, he blew up. Why are you struggling? Oh my god. Oh, they have the fucking game without audio. Oh my god, that's so fucked up.
앞을 밝히지.
I'm such a...
후회할 것이 잘 보이더라.
Oh well.
시선에 눈이 멀지 않도록.
해고 감흥도 증폭.
Could you like not get stuck?
이런 죽고 싶던 마음이
Whoop.
드디어
이번엔 이놈인가? 나도 거들지. 그 시선 경멸스럽군.
지금 구해줄 테니. 안타깝게도 내 숲에 있는 이들은 이미 모두 죽었어. 할 수 있는 건 괴수를 죽이는 것뿐이지.
Is there any reason why he's at 0 sanity even though he's been winning clashes?
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다.
No. Oh my god.
경외감 속에 숨어들. 진홍빛 경멸.
이쪽으로 와. 내가 안전하게 지켜줄 테니까.
돔돔돔돔돔.
나선 속을 벗어날 순 없다. 피가 튀겠고.
Oh, it is Rio Suscanto, alright.
구해줄 테니.
Just having fun.
잘 보이는군. 내가 구해야 할 자가 누구인지.
Well, she definitely had fun that fight.
경외. 혹은 괄목하든가.
What is this, bro?
평범과 비범은 이렇게나 큰 차이를
You fell
보이지.
off. Fell off.
한낱 날개 따위에 안주할 내가 아니다.
Fucking.
아직 그
The
시험의
thumb is the worst,
결과를 보고
worst finger
싶으니
now.
참도록 할게.
Proven. Alright. 26. When did I start today? I started at 14, I think. So it's been 13 chapters. I think I'm just gonna leave it here because A, my throat is starting to hurt a little from so much talking, and B, I'll be here tomorrow anyways. So thanks to everyone who just passed by the stream, and I hope you all have a very good day. I hope your clashes don't suck as much as mine do, because it's definitely been rough. It's been a rough day considering I only have like 4 IDs and they kinda want to suck. But yeah, hope you guys have a nice day, and hopefully I'll see you some other day. Oh, let me just, there we go. Yeah, I hope you guys have a nice day, and hopefully I'll see you some other day. So, bye bye.